Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Clouds and very nice to meet you. So it's kind of been a while since I've uploaded my last YouTube video. I've just been really lazy, to be honest. But now I'm back and I'm really trying to film videos consistently again, especially with September coming up around the corner. You know, it's a new academic season. There are a couple changes in my life as well, which I'll definitely talk about in another video. But yeah, it's a good time to start filming videos again. So yeah, I am back. So for today's video, we're actually going to go through the UK university rankings of 2022. They are out. They've been out for a while now, like I think a couple of weeks, maybe like a few months at this point, maybe like a month or two. But I have not reviewed them or looked at them whatsoever. So let's do a first impressions, first reactions together on camera and see what the leaks tell us for 2022 for the UK universities. I did do a video of this for 2021, so I thought I'd do another one, but for next year's tables. So the one that we're going to go through today is the complete university ranking guide. It's definitely quite a popular university league. I might go through a couple more if we want to, but I think for today, let's just go through this one and see what the numbers say and what the ranking is. Let's see if there are any surprises, any like shocking moments. In the last time I filmed this video, there are definitely a couple of, you know, entries in there that I was like, wow, like that's a bit shocking, or I thought you'd be higher, I thought you'd be lower. So let's see how, you know, 2022 looks like. Because, you know, with rankings, they literally always fluctuate so much. You never know. Sometimes you're just so surprised. So let's see. Let's see. The first one, number one, is University of Oxford, which of course is not that surprising. I think top three consistently, at least in the previous video across most of the leagues that I've checked, top three was Oxford, Cambridge, and St Andrews, not particularly in that order. So for number one for 2022, we've got University of Oxford with an overall score of 100%. Then we have University of Cambridge, which went down spots. So they switched from 2021 to 2022. So University of Cambridge is now number two with a score of 99%. Just a little bit behind Oxford. And number three, I'm gonna guess St Andrews, but let's see if I'm gonna be surprised or not. Oh! Okay, number three is not St Andrews. Number three is LSE, climbing to number three, which is pretty good. It means that it went up a spot from last year, repping the London universities. I like that. Very good. Number four, I'm gonna guess St Andrews. There we go. Number four, St Andrews, which switched positions with LSE, so it went down a position and it is now at number four. So Cambridge and Oxford switched positions and LSE and St Andrews switched positions. But overall, top four, consistent, not surprised there. All these universities like sound like, you know, the top three universities in the UK, so I'm not surprised. All right, so now let's continue scrolling. Number five, we've got Imperial College London, which I believe stayed in the same position. Imperial also repping the London University. Go Imperial, go Imperial. Good job for staying number five. Number six, we have Durham University, which went up one spot. Number seven, we've got Loughborough, and then number eight, we've got UCL. Loughborough, again, doing very, very well, like ranking top 10 universities in the UK. I don't know why I never knew that Loughborough was that great of a university. Like, it's not that I'm saying it was a bad university, I never knew like how well it ranked until I did my video last year, where, was it last year? When did I upload that video? It must have been last year, where I reacted to the 2021 leagues and I was like, damn, Loughborough is doing really well. And again, they're ranking very well, ranking number 7 before UCL. So that's a pretty good ranking, I would say. Like, UCL is very well known, very good, go Loughborough. UCL is number 8, went up 2 spots from last year. Then we've got Warwick at number 9. I'm not surprised, Warwick is also a very good school. And then number 10, we've got University of Bath, which again, I also know is a very great school. So I'm not surprised to see any of these universities in the top 10. Okay, in number 11, we've got Lancaster University. Then we've got University of Edinburgh at 12th place. Went up 3 spots. Edinburgh, I feel like Edinburgh surely is better than Lancaster. I don't know. Like, I feel like this is just like my perception of universities. Like, Edinburgh, to me, has always come across as a very prestigious, well-known, and high-ranked university, as Lancaster, like, to me, the connotations aren't the same. But of course, it's very subjective and it's like individual to each person. So then we've got Manchester at the 13th spot, and it's tied with University of Exeter. So Manchester actually went up 4 spots and Exeter went down a spot. I was supposed to go to Manchester really great university, especially for business. They have a really good business school up there. And when I was working as a recruiter in investment banking, I saw a lot of CVs that kind of came from University of Manchester, because I guess the business realm, economics, finance, that's all kind of within the same circle. So I know that Manchester is a good university, and so is Exeter as well. University of Glasgow, which is also in clearing if you guys are interested, in spot 16. Glasgow is of course in Scotland. That was a terrible Scottish accent, sorry. That was a terrible Scottish accent. Scotland. But yeah, University of Glasgow, number 16. Then we have University of Bristol, number 17. It went down 3 spots, so you know that's kind of a big jump. It went down, you know, 3 spots. Then we have University of York, which went up 4 positions, very good. And University of Birmingham, which I think has the lowest dip out of all the universities I've seen so far. It went down 6 spots. So yeah, Birmingham, you guys are still in the top 20, so that's still good. But you went down 6 spots, apparently, according to the Complete University Guide. There's like a 75% overall score, 78% for student satisfaction, which seems to be like on the lower side, which probably is why the ranking went down. I don't know, why are you guys not satisfied? What's going on? You know, what's going on? Birmingham. No, I need to stop doing that. All right, let's continue going down. Number 20, we've got University of Leeds, which went down 4 spots, so also like dipped a bit. And it's at 75%, so same thing as University of Birmingham. It's got higher entry standards, so 76% for entry standards. It's got higher student satisfaction as well, 79%. Pretty much higher in every single category and criteria except for graduate prospects. So graduate prospects, it's 3% below University of Birmingham. It seems like graduate prospects surely has quite a big weighting, because it's the only criteria where Birmingham scores above Leeds, but overall Birmingham is 19th and Leeds is 20th, which means that must have like a big weighting, which I actually agree with. I think, you know, entry standards, student satisfaction, research quality, and graduate prospects, the one thing here that I really care most about is graduate prospects. Like research quality, do I really care? I'm not doing a STEM subject. I'm also not, you know, I was never interested in going into the academic route or going down like PhD or anything like that. Student satisfaction, I guess that's important, and then entry standards, like after you apply, like I guess it dictates the pool and the quality of people that are in the university. But graduate prospects, that's imperative, because that really dictates whether or not you're going to get a good job, whether you're going to do well, the success of your degree, and the success of, you know, your future journey as a graduate. So I think that's actually a very important criteria. The way they define it is a guide to the success of graduates after leaving university. I don't know if they are taking in like salary as a main proxy for that, or they've done a survey or something like that, or any other qualitative factors that play into this figure, but I do think that's very important. I would love to see more about, like, I would actually like to look into these numbers and see how exactly they score each of these things. So spot number 21, we have King's College London, which went down 1 spot. Still doing pretty good, and it's still tied in overall score with Leeds and Birmingham. Spot number 22, we've got University of East Anglia, UEA, which went up 3 spots, doing pretty well, and it's also in clearing, by the way. Then we have 23, we've got Harriet Watt University, which is also in clearing, and it went up 6 positions. So that one looks like it's had the best improvement from last year's table to this year's table, I think, so far. So that's a really big jump, like 6 positions is pretty good. Then we've got University of Nottingham at 24th, scoring 73%. And then we've got Cardiff University in spot number 25. I've been to Cardiff University before. I've also, like, I went there for a competition, a dance competition. I didn't really like Cardiff that much, but I think my experience wasn't like a holistic experience. I didn't really do much there, and I think it was also dictated by the competition itself. So I feel like I need to give Cardiff another chance. But yeah, Cardiff actually went up 5 spots. So that's pretty good. And then number 26, we've got University of Sheffield, which went up 2 spots, also doing pretty well. I used to not think that Sheffield was a good university. For some reason, I should think it was a bad university. But I mean, it's doing pretty well. Like number 26, like pretty decent, I would say. University of Essex at 27th position. These are all in clearing, by the way. And then University of Dundee at 28th. Oh my god, wait, I didn't even notice. University of Essex jumped 14 positions. That's a lot. It jumped 14 positions. It's doing something right. It's doing something right. If it's jumping that high, it's doing something right. I must say though, the entry standards look... It scored 56% for entry standards, which is a little bit alarming. Like, are you just taking anyone in? You know, like, do you even have a criteria in place for students to join? I don't know, but I mean, 14 positions, like, that's a big jump. So like, I'm trusting they're doing something right. And then at 28th, we've got University of Dundee, which I believe is a really, really good medical school. 29th, we've got Swansea University, which I pronounced incorrectly last time. I think I said Swansea, but it's Swansea. I Google translated that. I Googled it. Swansea University, which is also in clearing. Tying at number 30th, we've got University of Strathclyde. I hope I said that right. Let's Google this.
Strathclyde.
Strathclyde. Okay. University of Strathclyde. It's in position number 30 and it's tied with University of Liverpool, which is also number 30, so it's pretty good. So yeah, that is our top 30 for 2022 for the UK universities. Maybe I'll look at the other rankings as well. So let's see here, topuniversities.com. This is a QS ranking guide, which I think I trust more than the complete university guide. I think QS for me like comes across as more trustworthy. I don't know, like, this is just me as like subjectively. I think I trust QS more. But let's see what they have to say. I'm just gonna flip through it quite quickly. So number 1, we've got Oxford. It coincides with the other one, and it's ranking number 2 in the world. Number 1 is probably something like Harvard, Yale, or Stanford, who knows. But number 1 is Oxford. Number 2, Cambridge. Number 3, Imperial. So that's different from the other one. So the other one, for Complete University Guide, number 3 we had St. Andrews, or number 2 we had St. Andrews, and no, number 3 we had LSE. Yeah, and St. Andrews was number 4. But here we've got Imperial at number 3. Number 4 we've got UCL, which is significantly significantly higher than the previous ranking that we just saw. Like, these are very, very different. Number 5 we've got University of Edinburgh. Again, so different from the other one. Number 6 is Manchester. Wait, I said it was a good university, by the way. I did say Manchester was a good university, but in the previous one, it was ranking way below number 6. I don't think it was even in the top 10. I think it was like top 20, but yeah, number 6, we got University of Manchester. We haven't seen St. Andrews so far. Number 7, King's College London, doing very, very well. In the previous one, I think it was 21 or something like that. And number 8, we've got LSE, scoring a lot lower than in the Complete University Guide. And number 9, we've got University of Warwick. 10, University of Bristol. Still no news of St. Andrews. Okay, so this is just top 10. Top 10 university rankings for 2022. Okay, so we've got Bristol, which I'm surprised I see Bristol in there, but I don't see other universities like Bath. I don't see... Is UCL here? Okay, UCL is here. I don't see St. Andrews. Okay, so that is our university rankings for the UK for 2022. Quite interesting leagues. I think most of it didn't surprise me. Like, it was very similar to 2021. Of course, there were a couple of jumps in there, and QS is quite different from Complete University Guide. I think I would say like QS is probably more aligned to what my perceptions would be. Not to say that that's more accurate or the correct one, but I think it's less surprising than the Complete University Guide. But maybe like I don't know, maybe this one's just more like to do with perception, and the other one actually takes into account other factors that are more important. These leagues are completely arbitrary, so don't like be sad or upset if your university isn't ranking as high as you want it to. Basically, just don't apply your self-worth or how intelligent you are or anything like that to these leagues, because as I said before, it's very, very random, and sometimes universities just jump up and down, and you never know really like what is going behind these numbers. So that wraps up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and thought, you know, this was interesting. Again, I haven't filmed in a long time, so I do have a list of videos to upload, and I will upload them. I have like vlogs, I have some makeup videos that I have filmed. If you guys want to see specific videos, then comment down below and I'll do my best to film those. Or if you have any questions, questions as well. I might do a Q&A, and follow me on Instagram, because if I do a Q&A, then I'll be like taking questions from Instagram rather than here. So do follow me on Insta. I'll leave my handle here. As always, please do not forget to give it a big like and subscribe to the channel if you guys liked it and want to see more content. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.